What's up, people? What's going on? I had to play my drums for a minute. My imaginary drums. Cause that's what I'm gonna talk about in this video. I want to talk about what's most important in today's society, in this world. The main important thing that you need is not, yes, of course, it's health. You know what I'm saying? It's health. Health comes with it. But it's not like, it's really not your health. Like, that's not the number one thing. You get what I'm saying? That's not the number one thing. It's not your looks. You could be the most pretty person, beautiful person on this planet. It is not your looks. It is not your how muscular or how strong you are. It is not that. It's not how much money you got. It's not that. Because you can have a lot of money and you can like hire people that got more intelligence and just, you know what I'm saying, navigate things for you. You could be the most like retarded person, excuse my language, you could be the most dumb person on this earth and have a lot of money and just like use your money to like hire people that's smarter, way more intelligent for you to think for you. You get what I'm saying? But it's not money. It's not like your looks. It's not how muscular you are. It's not how many, like, your appearance, how many cars, jewelry you got. I'm gonna tell you, it's this. It's your mental. It is your mental, folks. This is your mental. If you don't have your mental right, you is not gonna make it. You is not gonna make it. And me, in my personal opinion, I think that's how a lot of people ended up falling in line, you know what I'm saying, with like the wicked shit that's going on out here. I believe that's why a lot of people had fallen in line with that, because they didn't have their mental right. You know, when your mental not right, it's easy for another person to come along and take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. When your mental not right, it's easy for somebody to come along that already know, that's aware of these things, you know what I'm saying, to come along and take advantage of your mental and to get you to follow, you know what I'm saying, behind the wicked shit that they doing or whatever they might be doing, you know, to take full control over you, over their spell or whatever it might be. It's very easy for somebody to come alongside of you and do that, you know, take full advantage of you if you don't have your mental right. And I'm going to tell you, right? I'm going to tell you another thing. Say, for instance, if you do have your mental right? Say, you know, you got a good, strong mind. You know, they say it's certain things you shouldn't talk about, right? So you got these narcissists, right? When you got your mind in check and in order, your mental in order, and you know it's like certain things that don't seem right with you, and you ended up speaking up on it, you'll have them saying like playing dumb, like dumbfounded, right? You could be right the whole entire time. But when you speak up on certain things, it's called waking up out of the matrix. You get what I'm saying? Once you're waking up out of the matrix, you know what I'm saying? Once you realize or you stumble or realize that glitch that's in the matrix and you talk about it, oh, you crazy, we don't know what you talking about. Man, we need to go get him some help. We need to go get her some help. Are you sure? Are you okay? Do you need to go to the, do you need some medication? You need something prescribed? What is wrong? Do you need to go to the mental institution or something? What is going on? Like, you know, they do things like that, you know what I'm saying? They try to make you crazy, think you crazy, and all kind of stuff. When in actuality, you're not crazy. You're actually waking up out of the matrix. You know what I'm saying? So say for instance, right? If you do decide, like, say if you're waking up out of the matrix and you're a strong-minded person, right? And you're speaking up on certain things and they're making you seem like you're crazy, right? It's called reverse psychology, right? So they try to send you somewhere where you can get prescribed certain type of medications. So what probably will happen is these certain type of medications that they're prescribing you, once you start taking them, it will throw your mind completely off. Now you really like under that control. Now you just really like, I don't know, like shit. Like, just like them. Now you really sleep. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like spiritually sleep or whatever. So now you're really in your ego because you done believed and you done listened to these people that done use reverse psychology on you and told you you need to go to the institution or you need to go to whatever to get prescribed some medication for your mind or the way you think, your behavior or whatever. And then when they give you these medications, you don't even know what you're taking. You just think that it's good for you because they're telling you it's good for you. So once you take them, you're suddenly finding yourself kind of dumbfounded. You're finding yourself that only way that you can be like coherent or just, you know what I'm saying, think is when you take this medicine. Or it might make you psycho, like when you stop taking it, you just suddenly, like your body just, you know what I'm saying, can't function. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm really trying to say. Your body cannot function when you stop taking this medication. So now you kind of like hooked on it. You know, that's probably how they had this, what's that, the opioid crisis stuff going on? Like, all of that. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's really what happened, but that's what people do. I know that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly, because they done tried to do it to me. You know what I'm saying? Make me go certain places. But I'm not crazy. I don't need nothing prescribed. No. You know what I'm saying? No. For a minute, they almost had me thinking I was crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know, I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking my truth or how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm using my discernment, my anointing. They like, oh, hell no, we got to hurry up. And boy, you crazy. You don't know what you... Hey, you better stop now. You don't know what you talking about. Then I get upset. It's like when you keep talking about it, like, they get upset and get loud. You're like, damn, what did I do? What the fuck? I was just speaking on how I felt. You need to stop speaking that. You don't know what you're talking about now. Now, putting your finger all up in your face and shit. I'm telling y'all, they do this. Like, I might be laughing, but I'm for real. They would do this. They want you quiet like this. You know, how you was in school, like in a single file line and shit. Quiet. Put your finger up to your mouth. Speaking of that, man, my memory's so good. I can go all the way back to when I was in kindergarten. Man, I was in kindergarten one time, right? And I don't know if this lady, you know, now that I'm aware of like Decepticons and stuff like that, I believe my teacher, I don't know, I think she was a Decepticon. We in the class, right? So we in the single file line. I just remember. Like, that's how good my memory is now. I go all the way back. Like, I can damn near go back. I can't go back to when I was born, but I can go back to when I was damn near like 3 years old. I ain't gonna even lie. But we in a single file line. You know how we get ready to go to lunch, right? We get ready to go to lunch. You know, we kids, we gonna be talking and shit. We talking and all that, we loud. So she brought her husband up to the school. You know what I'm saying? This big old white guy with a beard and shit. Look like hillbilly or whatever, you know. They bring him up there. She brought him up there, right? So we going to lunch. We talking, you know, kids gonna be kids, they gonna talk. So we talking. I don't know if I was talking too much or was I out of line talking or whatever, but the man she was telling us to be quiet and she was like kind of playing this nice role or whatever, which she was nice, but the husband, I don't know what the hell, somebody I don't know what they done did, what happened that morning. I don't know what was going on with him that morning, but anyway, we get ready to go to lunch. All of a sudden, she's like, y'all be quiet now. Then next thing you know, we were talking, but we were talking low. Then this man bust out, y'all shut up before I smack the cricket out of you. I'm like, what the f-? And then he hold his hand up like this. I'm like, what the? We were quiet though, I ain't gonna lie. We were quiet. But I'm like, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, ain't no way in hell I would be, if I had a wife that was teaching kids, ain't no way in hell I would be talking to a bunch of kids like that, telling them shit up or I'll smack the cricket out your mouth. Or smack the crook out your, or whatever he said. But it was just sounding so, it was like real redneckish or whatever. It was like, shut up boy, I smack the cricket out. I'm like, the fuck? Boy, you smile, look. Smack the cricket out there, alright. But, yeah, that was crazy though. But anyway, your mental has to be on point. Your mental has to be on point, and that is like the best thing that's really going. Like, to be honest, the best thing, your mental. You know, I mean, it's everywhere. You see it every day. You got celebrities that's going and have mental issues. You see it just all on TV. I mean, they can hide it. Yes, they can hide it because they got the money to hide it. But behind closed doors, they can't. They cannot hide that mental. You know what I'm saying? They can't hide their mental, or their mental just so messed up they can't, to the point where they can't be alone because they not mentally stable up here. You get what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people can't be alone, because of their mental. You know? I mean, it's okay to have somebody by your side and stuff. It's okay. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm just calling what I see on how it is. You know what I'm saying? Your mental has to be intact. That's the only way a lot of people can be. That's the only way you really can be alone, your mental intact. You know what I'm saying? To be honest. Because if you alone and your mental ain't intact, you don't make irrational decisions. But if you keep faith in God, God can walk you through that. You get what I'm saying? He can walk you through them type of things. He can walk you through those things. You know? And having faith, that's another thing. But if you don't have no faith in God, and you're out here doing wicked things, and you following up behind the devil, right? You got all these demons, and you calling yourself, you say, I'm gonna be alone. I'm mentally intact. No, you're not mentally intact. Let me tell you why you're not mentally intact. Because once you get alone by yourself in a room, you got these demons that's gonna be fighting. You're gonna be fighting these damn demons all every day in the inside. And how can you be mentally intact up here when you getting attacked by demons every damn day? I mean, come on now. Make it make sense. Be very hard for you to, you know what I'm saying, stay intact. You'll have to, then there goes, you'll be probably resorting to drugs or drowning in drugs, or have to get like whatever on hard drugs and all of this type of stuff because you fighting these demons, because you're thinking that you don't need to have faith in God, or you calling yourself atheist or whatever you calling yourself. You're gonna have to trust me. You ain't just on this planet to be on this planet. You know what I'm saying? You're not on this planet to be on this planet. I remember I had this one friend that told me that he was an atheist. And I'm like, I mean, no offense, you got free will. You do have free will. But I was thinking, I'm like, you know, this was the time to have this talk about, you know what I'm saying? This is the talk people scared to have. So I'm like, if you're an atheist, how the hell you get here then? That's what I was thinking the whole time. Like, yeah, I know your parents made you, but how did they get here? Then you gotta think about, how did they get here? How did they get there? Like, ain't no way in hell on this planet, like, we just poof, like, popped up, like, just like a video game. You know how you playing a game and then somebody like kill you and then you spawn? Ain't no way we just spawn on the damn earth. Like, we just spawn. Like, it don't make sense. I knew that. My Christ conscious. I always been Christ conscious. You get what I'm saying? But I was always fed lies as to the religions and as to things or how this go and how that go. And now that I really know who I am, oh, I can't nobody tell me. I'm like Kanye West. You can't tell me nothing. But I'm still humble though. You see what I'm saying? I'm still humble. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in my ego. I'm not being cocky. I'm not out here trying to belittle people. I'm not out here with my chest poked out. I'm not doing none of that. I just wanted to know who I am. I've been wanting to know this for so long. But I'm just like, damn, we ain't just spawned here on the earth. Like, what the hell? It don't even make sense. And I'm like, bro, like, I'm thinking in the back of my mind, this man gotta believe in something. But if you think about it, like I said, they go back to, they knew who I was a long time ago. They was trying to stray me away from my beliefs in God. They were trying to stray me away from that to making me believe that it ain't nothing that's out here. Like, it's nothing to serve out here. We're just here to be on this earth. You get what I'm saying? Trying to stray me away from it. So they give them time to go, you know what I'm saying, go in for the plot or go in according to their plans. Am I gonna speak on that? No. But that was like, to me, that was giving them more room to do that. You know what I'm saying? If they stray me away to who I truly am, stray me away to believing in being an atheist, and stray me away to thinking that we're just here to be here. No, it don't fucking make sense at all. Like, we ain't just spawned here. Like, it had to be thought of. It had to be created. You know what I'm saying? It was created. It's a reason why it's a word, create. I was even smart enough to know that it was create. It was like, then I was like, okay, since they want to do that, okay. All this was created. I had that mindset. All of it was created. So that did not stray me away from my beliefs at all. And I believe it's a creator that created these things, which is the creator is what? God. So it never just strayed me away. And that probably what frustrated them, really frustrated them the most. To have to resort to, spell work, all of that. You know what I'm saying? All the negative stuff, all of this and that and the other. You know, dibble and dab in the dark, wicked things. Because it was like they was growing frustrated with me because it's like, damn, no matter what we do or what we try, this, like, it ain't working. Like, you know what I'm saying? My Holy Spirit inside of me is like, come on now, we got these. Like, nah, don't believe it. Don't go for that. But the whole time I was ignoring my Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? I was ignoring it. Because I'm thinking, like, in my mind, I'm just, at this point, then life would just start getting kind of hard and just real, like, it was getting hard. So at this point, I was just kind of like, I'm here living. I'm just trying to live a good life. That's all I want to do. That's all I kept in my mind. I was ignoring everything, like, about religion. I was ignoring all of it. But I couldn't because it was something inside of me that was trying to wake me up. You get what I'm saying? It was trying to wake me up. Like, I might be acting like this when I'm out in public and, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm acting like everything cool and I'm laughing and joking and being this cool person and stuff like that. But when I go lay down behind closed doors, I had these thoughts in my mind. Like, I wonder if this, I wonder if that, or what about this, or what about that? The stuff that, in the conversations that people are scared to have, I'm thinking about these thoughts when I lay down behind closed doors, you get what I'm saying? It was just crazy. And then it was like, the more that I was thinking about them things, right? The more my life was becoming more harder and harder and harder. The more that people started becoming more weird and weird around me, the more people were just sticking their nose up at me and stuff like that, the more that I was getting set up. You get what I'm saying? Those things started happening the more that I started thinking about these things. So that's why I was trying to tell y'all, like, your mental is very important. You have to pay attention to this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Once you start questioning your stuff about that, you know, beware that you will have people that come for you, right? Because they can sense it. They can sense that you're waking up. That's the reason why it's called a matrix. They can sense that you're waking up. See, it's the matrix, right? And you have sleep souls that's here on this earth. whatever you want to call it, physical. You got sleep souls roaming around. So the ones that's not asleep and that's woke, but they're wicked ones, the wicked ones, they can sense the sleep ones that's trying to wake up. So once they can sense that you're asleep and you're waking up, they finna come for you. You know what I'm saying? So be aware. Your mental has to be intact. You have to be aware of these things. Don't say that I didn't tell you so. And I'm pretty sure you probably heard it from other videos or, hey, I mean, everything happens for a reason. Don't nothing happen by mistake. Remember that. Always remember that. That's all I got in this video. I'll catch y'all the next time with another content. Hey, peace.